this video, I'm going to tell you why we should learn English and how we have to start to communicate in English. If you are going to join any office and your colleague will start to communicate in English, that time how will you start? You are going any public places and any stranger will come in front of you and he will ask any questions. So how will you answer? So that's why you have to learn English, guys, so that you don't feel embarrassed how have to start to communicate in English. Okay, and if you are going to join any school being a teacher and students will ask any question in English and they have no idea that you have no idea how have to give response in English, that time you will feel embarrassed. You are going to any bank, any service center, and the people will ask questions in English, that time how will you respond? You are going out of India, so in travel time you will meet different kinds of people, and which people have no idea how have to communicate in English. In other word, you will meet those people whose first language is not Hindi, suppose that, and they will ask a question in English. So how you will handle? If you are going to meet your friends who are native speaker in English, that time how will you talk? Even if you have a top to toy wear lots of costly clothes, luxury brands clothes, and you have no idea how have to communicate in English, that time you will feel embarrassed. That's why you have to learn English, guys. So today I'm going to give you some tips by following you can start to communicate in English language. You have to create a group, you have to read a book. In book you will find good sentences. By writing you can start to learn English language, because book reading is one of the best idea to improve your English language, guys. And second thing is that you can start a friend circle and you can make a group, and you have to give a message to all your friends that you have to communicate in English, because you are in the learning process. You have to improve your English language, so definitely your friends will help you. And next step is writing anything in English. If you are thinking anything in your mind, so you must have to maintain a diary and you should start to writing, because if you are writing anything in English, so you will improve your vocabulary, and different kinds of vocabulary you have to learn, so that you can write good numbers of perfect sentences, right? And mirror practice, one of the best idea, guys. If you get up early in the morning, that time you have to find 5 minutes for yourself. You have to stand up in front of mirror, and that time start to talk with yourself. You have to make eye contact and you have to act just like you are talking with any stranger, right? So don't have to feel morose, do not have to feel disappointed that outsiders, what will think about me? People will think about me that I am mad. No, you do not have to think, guys, because this is your journey, this is your path. You have to follow this path, because don't have to feel embarrassed if you are doing like this, right? And last but not the least, listening is one of the best practice. By following you can start to communicate in English language, guys. If you are going to listen anything, any audio in English, so definitely you will know that where you have to speak in high pitch, where you have to speak in low pitch, right? So you must have to follow all these steps. By following you can start to communicate in English. I know that learning English is a tough thing,